Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Harry Potter Hogwarts Mystery. Today we're getting into a brand new side quest, the new adventure, A Very Weasley Christmas. We're invited to spend Christmas at the Burrow, but is a perfect celebration in the cards? Make it to the Burrow to receive a special gift from the Weasleys. So we're going to be going all the way through this, and we're doing it in the brand new setup. We've got the Nimbus 2001 setup now with Niffler, who's looking after my wand. I think we might need my wand for this. Thank you. No! 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 He's alright down there. He's fine. Shiny Jr. Let me know what you guys think of it. I need to put something there. I haven't thought of what yet, but we'll do it at some point. But today we're going to be getting into the quest. Let's begin. I'm guessing it's a 4-part quest. It might be a big one because it's a special Christmas one. In the Great Hall. I'd like to see before Christmas break starts. This is available to anybody who's in year 1 and past chapter 7, so pretty much everyone. They sent out an email just saying that this is what they're saying, so I knew this was going to come out before. So I reckon it could be a pretty big one. Let's have a look what we've got. So we've got 4 parts. Part 4 is like a snow globe or a crystal ball. That could be interesting. Does anyone know what that is already? 4 parts. Usually have 4 parts to each bit. So let's go meet Bill. No, I'm sorry, Hagrid. Sorry. I thought Bill was going to be in. Awkward. Sorry, Hagrid. We're meeting up with Bill now. No, Bill won't be here, will he? No. We need to go out. I've chosen the bat as my pet now because I'm just so sick and tired of tapping on the bat and it going to buy new curtains for my bed. Funny enough, a visit from you wasn't on my Christmas wish list this year. My dad promised we'd go admire the Christmas lights around London as soon as I got home. I wonder what's waiting for me under the tree at home. Knowing Dad, it's something practical like a toothbrush. Well, that's the worst present ever. Right, we got the Christmas tree all set up. We even have tea. We have tea in my Niffler mug. A lot of Nifflers present. Happy Christmas, Shiny. Seems all our friends are going home for the holidays this year. Yeah. Charlie, Percy, and the twins have already left to catch the train back to London. Happy Christmas, Bill. You on your way home? You on your way to join them? Wait, what are you doing at Hogwarts right now, anyway? I was on my way home from a curse-breaking assignment in Egypt when Dumbledore asked me to come. So this is technically 6th year. Maybe it's 6th year. I don't know. Let me know if you're not in 6th year. If you're in year 1 and you're still available to do this. I'll be here a few days to help Dumbledore test Hogwarts' defensive magic. What about you? Are you headed home for the Christmas? Not this year. Mum's visiting relatives in America. Mystery around our parents. So I'll be spending Christmas here at Hogwarts. I should have known a Hunter-free Christmas was too much to ask Father Christmas for. Wait, you believe in Father Christmas? Happy Christmas to you, Marula. Santa Claus doesn't exist. So you're both going to be alone at Christmas? That's rotten. Say, why don't you come spend the holidays with my family at the Burrow? The more the merrier, right? And when better to be merrier than at Christmas. I'd love to spend a Christmas with your family at the Burrow, Bill. After all, I love when your parents visited Hogwarts for Christmas. Great, I'll send an owl to let Mum to know to expect you. I'm sure she won't mind. Oh, but there's no way I can get ready in time to make today's train back. I still have to pack and get gifts. After all, it'd be rude to show up empty-handed. You can leave me on the later train. You can leave with me on the later train. We'll be back plenty of time to enjoy the Christmas Eve. How about you, Marula? Will you be joining us? Definitely not. I'm not giving up the opportunity to have a quiet Christmas to myself. I did not expect that. What's her problem? She hates Christmas. I wouldn't take it personally, Bill. Knowing her, Marula probably hates Christmas. I didn't think that was possible. It's her loss. My family throws the most wonderful Christmases. Tell me about it. I want to know what to expect. Tell me all about it, bro. I reckon we've got enough energy and rubies to... Wait, gems. Gems in this. Mario Kart's rubies. I reckon we've got enough to get through the whole of this quest in one go. My brother's... Oh, sorry, Bill. Mum made Christmas stockings for all of us. Mum and Dad can't afford fancy gifts, but they always give us a surprise. I apologise in advance for the Celestina Warbeck broadcast. Mum loves it. Mum makes Christmas dinner using ingredients from the garden. My brothers and I have a tradition of using a gnome as Christmas tree angel. Yeah. Mum made... Yeah, we know, Bill. Mum made Christmas stockings for you whilst mine's in America. Christmas would be totally different when you have a big family. I don't mind if your little siblings wake us up early in the Christmas morning. Fine. It's fine. Opening Christmas presents by the fire. That sounds lovely, Mum. The decorations, the dinner, even Celestina Warback on the wireless. It all sounds amazing. You sound so excited. I am. It's been ages since I've had a real family Christmas. It's not. That's not for me. So I want to make this Christmas count. I want it to be perfect for me and your family. Starting with getting your family the perfect present. That's not a bad idea. Exchanging gifts is an important tradition in my family. We don't have a lot of money, so we're always trying to come up with creative gift ideas. You wouldn't happen to have any ideas I could use, do you? I'm afraid not. I'm still figuring out what to get everyone. In that case, perhaps I'll ask how other people plan to celebrate Christmas to get inspiration. Learning about others' traditions might give me ideas for presents for your family. And I know just the jolly wizard to start with. Hagrid? Yeah! We need to get back to work soon, but I'm in the courtyard if you want to talk. You do. I mean, he was the only one that came to mind. Who else is jolly? Snape? Nope. Dumbledore? Wouldn't say he's jolly. That was weird. It was like we were in the Arctic. Take away all the paving stones. My gift to my parents this year is a gift Christmas free of me. Oh wow. I've been looking forward to Christmas since before the Halloween. Seriously considering repeating this year, just so this doesn't have to be my last Christmas feast. Hey Hagrid, what are you doing out here? It's freezing. We need a bit of fresh air. My hut's smokier than a dragon hatchery. What happened? Are you alright? Oh yeah, nothing to worry about. Just burnt my last batch of treacle fudge, that's all. No harm done. I'll scrape off the charred bits, and it'll be just as good. Got a sudden craving for sweets, Hagrid? Nah, it's a tradition of mine. To bake for all the professors and staff for Christmas. Funny you should mention Christmas traditions, because that's sort of what I wanted to ask you about. Bill invited me to spend Christmas with his family, but I'm having trouble thinking of gift ideas. I was hoping hearing about how some people are spending their Christmases might give me inspiration. You're spending Christmas with Molly and Arthur? Yeah, you know them. You don't have to know they're lovely people. Sounds like you're in for a real special Christmas. I hope so. I could really use a family Christmas. What about you, Hagrid? Got any plans for this Christmas? My dad has passed, so I like to spend most of my Christmases here with my Hogwarts family. That's actually how my Christmas tradition of baking started. I'm rotten at picking out presents, so one Christmas I decided to make treacle fudge instead. I enjoyed it so much, I decided to make it a tradition. That's sweet, Hagrid. Literally and figuratively. My hut's still airing out, so I can't show you, but I'd be happy to tell you how to make treacle fudge if you'd like. Wait until you hear what I add to the normal recipe to make it taste festive. Okay? Tell me, Hagrid. Tell me. Even Snape loves my treacle fudge. What, even Snape? Do they love it, or do they love it like your rock cake? Have you thought that Christmas treacle fudge is a little too Christmassy? Sounds quite sticky. Is it hard to stir? Pairing of cocoa beans and peppermint. I get, but... So we had peppermint, eggnog, cinnamon, and pine. Interesting. Christmas treat fudge is festive and will stop you vomiting slugs. Why would you be vomiting slugs? The treat and eggnog go well together. The most important ingredient is, of course, love. Even Snape was me Christmas fudge. We know. You're bragging about it. Because you go, wait, what's that on the side? Is that treacle fudge? Let's see some of that. Thought it wasn't ready. Guys, there's some treacle fudge there. I mean, it looks quite nice. So your recipe for Christmas treacle fudge involves adding every Christmas flavour you could think of. And the professors all said they enjoy it. Even Snape. Of course they said so to themselves, but what about you? Of course, they said so themselves. Oh, said so themselves. What about you? How do you think me Christmas treacle fudge sounds? It sounds delicious. Hagrid, truly festive. Glad you think so, Shiny. We figured everyone loves all those Christmas flavours on their own, so why not add them all together? We'd let you taste one of the pieces I have of me, but these are my gift for Professor Flitwick. I was going to go and deliver it to him, but I really ought to check on me hut. Not to mention, I still need to fix the flying motorbike. Why don't I deliver this Christmas treacle fudge to Professor Flitwick for you? I'm totally going to claim it's a gift for me. That way you can focus on airing out your hut and getting back to baking. Couldn't ask you. Oh, I can't ask that of you, Shiny. You're busy preparing for your visit to the Burrow. I insist, it's the least I can do after you gave me the idea of baking the Weasleys a Christmas gift. Besides, when I'm in the Charms classroom, I can ask Flitwick about his Christmas traditions. And claim that I created it then. If you'd like to meet me, come now while I'm taking a short break between practices. Okay. I'm coming with my bat. I don't think my bat has a name. Batty? Batty. Bertie the Bat? No. Oh, Pip. Yeah, it's called Pip. My bad. Sorry, I forgot your name back. Pip. Oh, what's going on? What have we walked in on here? Are you serenading Professor Sprout, Professor Flitwick? Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Yes? Oh, no, don't stop. Oh, Mr. Hunter, I'm afraid I was so busy singing I didn't notice you arrive. Have you been here long? Not long. I would have said something sooner, but I didn't want to interrupt your Christmas carol. I appreciate the compliment, but I'm quite certain I'm still a bit flat in the third verse. Well, I'm quite certain you were perfect. You worry so much about practicing, but you're perfect every year. I'm sorry, here we are blathering when you clearly need something. How can we help you, dear? I have a question about Christmas traditions for the both of you. But first, I should give this to you, Professor Flitwick. It's a Christmas gift from Hagrid. I reckon they're going to hate it. Christmas treacle fudge. I see Hagrid never changes, does he? Hopefully we make it through this year with all our teeth intact. Hagrid said all the professors love it, but judging from your reactions, I take it that's not quite the case. Frankly, no, but he works so hard on this fudge every year that we don't have the heart to tell him otherwise. Professor Snape volunteered once to tell Hagrid the truth, but he ultimately couldn't do it. So we eat it every year. Seeing him happy, that's his tradition, made us happy, is worth getting our teeth glued together. Seeing him happy that his tradition made us happy is worth getting our teeth glued together. Okay. Speaking of traditions, you said you had a question you wanted to ask about them. See, the Weasleys have invited me to spend Christmas with them this year, which is great, but I'm not sure what to get them for Christmas. I thought hearing about people's traditions might spark some ideas. So, I was wondering if you could tell me about yours? I do make my Christmas wreaths by hand every year from pine and holly I grow myself. As you've witnessed firsthand, the tradition I enjoy most is watching Flitwick's special Christmas performance. It's more like one wizard caroling than an actual performance. I sing a selection of Christmas carols for the Hogwarts staff who stay behind for Christmas. His rendition of Celestina Warbeck's classics are especially moving. Professor Flitwick, Would you mind teaching me a few of those Celestina Warbeck songs? Bill told me his mum loves listening to the Christmas Celestina Warbeck broadcast on the wireless, and while he didn't sound thrilled, I bet the family would love it if I sang along to the broadcast. You may have given your position on the frog wire to Miss Snide, but I'd still love to nurture your musical talent. Now warm up those vocal cords and prepare to sing. Okay. Go. Right. I'm going to have these Celestina songs stuck in my head all day. Hopefully we can sprout didn't just hear my voice crack. The next note is harder to hit than a jinxed bludger. Enjoy listening to Celestina Warbeck's Christmas broadcast 2. Celestina should release a Christmas album. It's not easy to replicate Celestina's passion. You're doing a good job. I'm starting to wonder if Celestina Warbeck is half siren. Knowing when to breathe is key, both in singing and in life. Yes, it is. Did you know Celestina Warbeck was a child prodigy? Well, I did not know that, but I do know. Not now. I do know now. I didn't realise how many classics Celestina Warbeck has. Singing along to all these might be tough. Then perhaps you should focus on one of her most popular songs. It might be for the best, but which song should I pick? Well, which of Celestina's biggest hits speaks to you the most? A cauldron full of hot, strong love. You charmed the heart right out of me. Beat back those bludgers. I mean, I'm not a beater, so no. A cauldron full of hot, strong love. A cauldron full of hot, strong love. And that's how it goes. Done. Nobody knows that I'm making it up on the spot. Pop, pop in my cauldron pot. I'm sure stirring a song like that will let you give you a truly stirring performance. Oh, truly stirring. Thank you for helping me, professors. I think Mrs. Weasley is particularly going to love hearing me sing. And I know they'll appreciate me baking for them, even if it's Hagrid's Christmas treacle fudge. But I'm just not sure it's enough. They're doing a lot for me. I want to give them something really grand. Well, if you need more inspiration, Professor Snape and Miss McGonagall should be meeting shortly. You might be able to ask about their Christmas traditions if you go to the Transfiguration classroom now. Thanks for the idea. I'm especially curious to hear how Professor Snape spends this Christmas. Sad, lonely, miserable. We're just finishing in the Transfiguration classroom, so now would be a good time to come. Thank you. Snape. We wish you a Snappy Christmas. We wish you a Snappy Christmas. We wish you a Snappy Christmas in a miserable year. Bullying kids is all that you did in the last year, but the next year will be different, right, Snape? I see your habit of barging in private conversations doesn't take a holiday, Hunter. It's all right, Professor Snape. We're finishing up now, anyway. Are you staying at Hogwarts for this year, Christmas, Mr. Hunter? No, Professor. I'm actually spending Christmas at the Burrow with the Weasleys. But I still have time before the train. I'm taken with Bill leaves. So I'm asking about Christmas traditions in the hopes that it'll give me an idea for a Christmas present for the family. And you were hoping we would tell you our own... God, he looks very white today. Why not? It's nice to reminisce this time of year. What about you, Professor Snape? Why should I tell you anything personal like that? It's important to me because I'll leave you alone for the rest of your life. It's the spirit of Christmas. It's the spirit of Christmas. It's Christmas, and isn't the spirit of Christmas all about sharing? He has a point. And as professors, this would be an excellent opportunity. Lead by example. If I must. Brilliant. I can't wait to hear your Christmas traditions, guys. Tell me more. Tell me more in this hour. I have always enjoyed a quiet Christmas Eve with a nice snowball. Did he say snowball? The only time I enjoy snow is on Christmas. I have lovely memories of exchanging presents with my family. Ah, there's nothing better than giving someone a present they're not expecting. Gift giving is one of my favourite traditions of Christmas. You weren't seriously expecting I would have a tradition of putting up decorations? Well, snowfall, not snowball. I wouldn't have pictured you as the peaceful type, Professor Snape. There really is an art to giving the perfect present. Right, Professor McGonagall? These traditions are going to make up for a perfect Christmas. What traditions have they said? They haven't said anything. Watching the snow fall. Okay, we'll watch the snow fall at some point. We're going to do all this with them. So, Professor McGonagall, one of your favourite traditions is giving gifts. Oh, that's a really novel tradition you got there, Professor McGonagall. The look on your recipient's face makes it all the worthwhile, wouldn't you agree? And Professor Snape, your tradition is watching the snow fall out of the window on Christmas Eve. Yes, a quiet Christmas Eve spent beside a cauldron fire with snow falling outside is all the gift I need. That gives me a brilliant idea for the perfect gift for the Weasleys. I can give them a beautiful Christmas Eve snowfall. After all, they enjoyed it when I made it snow at the Christmas feast last year, and this will be even better. I'm sure they'll love it. Just don't tell them I had any part in it. Thank you, Professors. I better head to the courtyard right now to start working on this new spell. Well, the spell. Between baking, singing to Celestina Warback, and this snowfall, this is truly going to be a perfect Christmas. I feel like it's going to go wrong at some point, but that is all for part 1. We'll be going in part 2 straight away, so look forward to that. And that's all for this one. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video and hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content. And that is all from me. See you guys soon.